I've restarted Pipewire. The audio sounded okay. I'm going to give ScummVM another kick. Anticipation, anticipation, anticipation. Chuggada, 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 chuggada. There we go. That's sounding better. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So I initially, so we're working on the path issue. So you can see here, the problem is that the sound, each of these sound cast members has an external file. And in this particular case, the external file that they've picked is very different from the actual path of the game. Well, not quite very different, but you know, it's like an external SCSI drive or something. But this last bit matches up. And I thought, okay, audio 2 has actually been added into the path by director, so maybe all that we need to kind of mess with, or all we need to change, is just ignore the path bit and just, you know, just use the file bit. That turned out to be a little bit of an oversimplification, because we have another game here, Klondike Gold, an interactive history, which I don't... Do I have it mounted? Let me check. No, I do not have it mounted. I have it, but I can mount it.
In 1896, the discovery of gold on Bonanza Creek triggered one of the great adventures of modern history, the Klondike Gold Rush. 80,000 people rushed north by ship, on horseback, in ramshackle boats, and on foot to find the gold. But the Yukon had a rich history before the discovery, and long after the last of the frantic gold seekers had left, people remained to live and work. Embark on a journey into 150 years of that history through the eyes and words of the people who lived it. Listen to their stories, see their faces, and learn what their lives still mean to us today in Klondike Gold.
I'm interested to find out how whitewashed this particular history is, 'cause Gold Rush, pretty bloody. Okay, wait, no. Okay, so if I recall correctly, the issue is the cremation of Sam McGee, and you go play the poem of the cremation of Sam McGee, and then this is the bit where it's all gonna go to crap. Yeah, it's fair. It can't find any of the sound files because it doesn't have any hints. Or rather, it does. got plenty of hints, but they're in the file name. And they're not guaranteed to be correct. So what I'm taking away from... where is the... Yeah, this thing. So in this instance, the file name is correct, but in the other case, I think it just tries to match the last bit of it. So I think that we might have to do like a big refactor of how we do file names to make this happy. Okay. This function here, this is like the bane of my existence. There's just so... This is meant to kind of encapsulate all of the different ways you can turn a string of letters in Director into a file on the disk. And there's so freaking many. And more complexly, there's no separation between trying different iterations of the file name and trying different directories. So I seriously think that we need to have that separation in place. And then basically if we can do that, then we can change it so that we can give it the full path from the file name thing in the cast member and get it to just kind of progressively like chop bits off until we get to the end of the path. So we try C drive first, then we try video projects first, then we try untitled folder, try the full thing, then just that, then just this, then last case we try that, and then repeat for each of the search paths. So I think that should cover it. Okay, far out. We need to go back here. The other irritating thing is that it's not kind of... This method doesn't really do a good job at returning... Like, it just kind of takes a string and maybe crunches it to another string instead of giving us a, why yes, I did actually find this in the disk, which really it needs to be doing, that's what it's doing. It's testing a path to see if it's there, and yet we don't kind of return that back properly. So what have we got? It's so big and my eyes defocus every time I read it. Okay. What do we try? So there's... What does this convert path thing do again? Okay, convert path turns it into... Oh, okay, it turns it into the... What is it? Okay. I think this, yeah, so the part of what kind of makes it a bit weird is that it can either be like a Windows style path name, which is like C:\/ folder name / file name.exe, or it can be a Mac style, which could be a bunch of words separated by the : character, or it can start with an @ symbol to indicate like the root of the directory. And it doesn't, it makes no distinction between what platform it's on. It can be either of those things. So I think that what we're doing here is that we are removing some of the, or what do you call it? Taking whatever happens to be there and turning it into a path name using the normal dir separator, which is colon for Mac and slash for Windows. Okay, I get that. That all makes perfect sense. Okay. And this part isn't too bad. It's this wrapped path make relative that I want to smash to pieces. Okay, so initial path. Then it converts it. Oh, okay, so it's not even doing a check, it's just these are all the steps. Okay, then it's normalized path. Which it does if it's an absolute path or not. Okay. Okay, after it's done that, then it tests to see if the path exists. Oh, it tests to see if the path exists and whether or not it's a directory. And then if that doesn't work, conv path. What's conv path? Oh, it's initial path. Okay. Right. So it's initial path. Why is it up here? Like we. Don't understand. Anyway, it's a copy of initial path. It then takes, all right, so it takes that path, finds the directory separator, and then, yeah, okay. Then it takes a substring of everything that is above that. Okay, that makes sense. Like that's what it should be doing. It then tests the path. Okay, yeah, so it tests that path. It then normalize with the current movie path at each iteration. Okay, then it tries to, it does that until it, you know, searches for the file. If it can't find the file, then it will do all this stuff. Okay, like this is, oh, okay, and then it's literally the same, code again. Okay. No wonder it's so long. We've like copied a whole bunch of crap. Right. And then, yeah, okay. Then we convert the path again, and then it does. Yeah, I don't like how we have. The way that it kind of should be is we should have. Yeah, how do we do this? Like this should be its own function. Like the kind of the taking a path and then recursing into it to see if it comes up with anything. Also test path. What does test path actually do? Does that actually, yeah, it creates a file system node. Yeah, and it does that by finding, okay. Right. Gonna make a new function. Let's call find what's a good name for this? To just to kind of encapsulate all of this here. We'll do find path by depth. Oh, find what? That's it. Let's go match partial path. Okay, and then we go common string path. What else do we need? We need many things. We need, more importantly, we just copy paste this. Oops. So we'll do that. That's right. Bool directory. We don't need that. And we also don't need all these debug messages. We just need... attempt to combine it with the current movie path at every iteration. I haven't the foggiest idea what that is. But it feels like something we should probably be doing if the first one doesn't work. Oh, wait, no, no, okay, I see. Which, yeah, okay. So when it says the current movie path, it means like the place where the movie is, not the actual movie file. Okay, that scans. That definitely scans. That's, yeah, okay, that's fine. Yep. Don't need that. Change this to match. And then Bob's a good name. I suppose it is, Mad Moose. But, yeah, don't know. I think that's still trademarked. I can't, you know, don't want to step on Microsoft's toes. What I don't like about, like, the whole kind of path make relative family of stuff is that it just returns a string. Like, really, it should return kind of an indicator that it worked or it didn't work. Maybe that indicator could be that it's an empty string. For this, maybe let's do that. Maybe let's return an empty string if it's bad. We'll go bool success equals false. True. Success return it does Mad Moose. I don't know. I suppose the other C++, in C++, I guess you could do it as like, so the other way you can probably do it is by having one of the arguments being a mutable reference and then using that to push out the string and then have the return value for the function be a boolean. But no stdlib in ScummVM, unfortunately. We just use there's like a kind of std replacement so that but yeah, it would be nice if they had or not. You know what? You've actually, you've taken the words right out of my mouth. Like, this is exactly where, like, optional from Rust would be, like, perfect. Or, you know, the result type with an error. Like, either this works. One could make one's own, but also one wants to end the stream in a reasonable time. So I'll leave the prototyping of such a thing to a future thing. For now, we're just prototyping. We go. So now we can go string result equals match partial path conv path directory. I go if result empty. Actually, no, we go if result. Oh, I forgot. And if that's a success. Oh wait, we just dump it in conv path, right? Ta-da. All right. And then I guess we... Oh, and what does this do? Yeah, it does pretty much the same thing. It just... Oop. Oh, okay. This bit. All right. This is where it kind of goes through and tries to bastardize every file name to be 8.3. Yeah. Then it tries other extensions. Because this is like a Windows only bonus bonus feature. But what it doesn't... Oh, maybe... Oh my god, it calls itself. Fuck. Why would you do that? Actually, I know why you'd do that. It's because... There's a... I mean, I get it. I really do. Right, okay. So it, yeah. The last step is that it will kind of like go through, mess everything up with 8.3, and then it will shove it back into wrapped path make relative again to do the actual spade work of searching. Okay. So that's neater. That's good. That's an improvement. Now the bit that... Now this bit here. So... Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, absolute paths. I added this for a reason. I can't remember what. I need to check the git logs. Because there's definitely something which needed that. Where... Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it was the match. Util CVP. Yeah. Did I get that right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Pass Me, for writing a big thing. Previously, path-make relative did not make a distinction between a relative and absolute path. This would always be covered, converted to a relative path, then checked against a number of places, such as the current working directory, all locations in the source file. This causes an issue for functions such as get nth file name and folder. Quite often, this is used for absolute paths construct with the path name. ScummVM assumes the game root is C. As such, when you would call get nth file name and folder C, this would be translated to a relative path of no. Oh, alright, okay, that. Yep. And then match with the current directory provided from current get current path. Clearly not the same thing. Avoid checking every location in the search and prefixing the search to get current path. Okay. That is a horrible melange. Oh, that's not ideal. It's because... So it's like an unfortunate side effect of path make relative is that it will always give a relative path. Which is... Actually, no, sorry, I take that back. It will... No, it'll... Despite the name, it'll give a path relative to the root of the movie. But then... Get current path will just return... Oh my god. It's like a real kind of thicket of problems with that. Okay. Okay. How's the Dark Eye doing, Coltex? That's a good question. I haven't tried it recently. The last time I tried it, I think it was one of the few Direct-to-V4 games to need 32-bit color. And 32-bit color is something that we have in a debug flag, but it's not something that we have not something that we have kind of like in the auto detection list yet. So do I have the Dark Eye here? Oh no, must only have it on my laptop. Okay, I don't have the Dark Eye to test here, but I do have Bad Day on the Midway, which is by the same devs. Oh, the other thing about the Dark Eye is that it uses an Xobj, like the Space Manager Xobj, which was written by Inkscape, the developers. It is literally just like a weird spatial positioning system that they use for kind of navigating between rooms, the same as Devo's one. And yeah, I've implemented like most of the stuff. Well, enough of yeah, I've implemented enough of it to get Devo working. I still think there's a couple left for the dark eye, but I may be misremembering. Let's try bad day in the midway. Nice way to segue out of working on the terrible problem, which I realize is going to take forever. Cool. Alright, so the answer is not good in that it is struggling to find the pictures. 268. Yeah, right. Is it actually... So like I noticed that like in the error logs up here, like it was trying to load bitmap image 268 and I didn't see it. But it also can't load an external picture, but that one is, yeah. Alright, so apparently not, it's not really in a good state, but Devo is working. Everyone loves Devo. Let's say working. Like, it's working to the extent that it starts up and you can go around. Oh, no, I can show you something that recently got fixed. I can show you something that recently got fixed. So yeah, the archive, like in the archived Devo stream, we were able to kind of like move around a whole lot, but there was like a whole bunch of sprite glitches. Which I believe should now be fixed.
Greetings! Welcome to Spudland!
Oh, shut up, Boogie Boy.
I'm Boogie.
Okay. Oh. Okay. No mouse cursor? That's a regression. Okay. I was about to show off how we'd fixed like a bunch of the smart we'd fixed a bunch of problems, but now for some reason we don't have no mouse cursor, and that's a regression. Is that a regression that I just introduced just now with all my changes? Oh yeah, and I should stash that. Because yeah, the last time I was messing around with it, there was a working mouse cursor. It could have been because I just messed with path get relative. Like that could all be broken. We didn't actually test that, but that's been stashed now, so no excuse. Should be great.
Greetings! Welcome to Spudland!
No, that's a new regression. A new regression. When did I last When did I last get some stuff put in?
Greetings. Welcome to Spotlight.
Before that, what's going on? When did that break? Sorry, that bothers me. Like, okay, so we had. Okay, so server's committed some stuff. When was the last time? Ooh. Okay, it's probably this. It's probably gonna be that. But we need to make sure. Yeah, oh yeah, that makes sense because I was I would have been testing it on a non-rebased copy of those changes, which would not have probably included the auto puppet change. Oh, I wonder if that's also the reason why. I wonder if that's also the reason why the progress bar in Bomb Winkle's Solves Life's Greatest Mysteries is messed up. I suppose. Anyway, we'll just wait. We'll wait for this to build, but at the very least, I want to bisect this issue. Otherwise, I'll forget. Come on. Oh, okay. Yeah, just other paths after that. We'll do that. Gripping television. Come on. It's a few libraries. Just. It's gonna be very anticlimactic if I build this and then the potato coaster is busted in that too. But if I had to guess, it would be the auto puppet because everything in Devo is puppet based. Like, it's just a weird case of the company making a game engine, you know, scooping out the innards of Director, saying, oh, the bitmap and sound playback is nice, but everything else they just scoop out and replace with custom code. All the sprites are moved by custom code. The navigation, as I mentioned before, is an Xobj, which has like its own kind of weird map system cooked into it. I don't even know why they needed to do that, because it's just a hash table. That's very capable. Lingo is very capable of doing those, but they decided to do that in an Xobj for reasons. Okay, moment of truth time. Ah, there we go. Potato's back. It's going to be the auto puppet change.
Greetings! Welcome to Spudland!
Yep, see? Potato cursor. Okay, so let's do a bisect. Git bisect start, engines, director. Git bisect good. Git reflog. Git bisect bad. Sounds like whoever's in charge, a new director, and the devs had to make custom build a lot of stuff to make it fit. Yeah, it's I feel that kind of like maybe like the dev was told, okay, we need to use director because we don't have the budget otherwise to run on PC and Mac, which is fair game, but like it's just like a little bit too much. Like they've just gone like a little bit. There's just, when you look at kind of the innards of the Inkscape games, like they've really kind of used every feature. Like there's object-oriented stuff, there's you know, custom libraries, there is many layers of recursion. It's a really good stress test of like every feature that ScummVM has to implement this. All right. Well, hopefully this is going to be the, I don't know, future builds will be quicker. I get the feeling that like quite a lot of engine changes happened in the interim, which is why we have to do all this rebuilding. Oh, probably part of the reason why it's taking so long is that I apparently am building the SCI engine as well. Oh, that would be when I was trying to figure out a problem with like Police Quest or something. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was trying to figure out why MT32, when you're playing Police Quest 1, would just kind of suddenly draw. I don't know. The music would just go very kind of like short version is like the percussion channel would suddenly become an instrument and we go da, 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 all the time, and it was, to be fair, it was made, it made Police Quest enjoyable, which, to be honest, I'm sure is absolutely 100% not what creator Jim Walls would have wanted. He would have wanted it to be a slog. He would have wanted it to be like kind of police procedure being the most important thing, and so in the interest of accuracy, I fixed the MT32 driver. Anyway, we've got Devo now. Where are we? Where are we on the timeline? A whole bunch of commits. Impossible to tell. Don't see a potato. Looks like it didn't work. Oh, that's a bad bisect, sorry.
Welcome to Spudland.
Yeah, it's bad bisect. Alright. Get bisect bad. Hey, that's quicker. Okay. Strange. I thought it would have only been trying stuff in the director engine, but maybe not. Oh, maybe like these commits touch stuff in the engine repo or the engine part of the repo. That's good. Nope, no potato.
Greetings. Welcome to Spudland.
Give bisect bad. Okay, there we go. Potato. It works. So that's a good bisect. I don't think that'll... That's still... bisect good. And that's bad.
Greetings. Welcome to Spudland.
Yep, not good. Good, bisect bad.
Greetings! Welcome to Spudlair!
Ooh, that's good. So get bisect good. Bow bow. Alright, in the original engine it is possible to set non-puppeted sprite properties like position, back color, and then call up say stage 2. Oh, okay, right. This is, yeah, I'm aware of this. This is basically what Hellcab relies on. Hellcab uses, for some reason, Hellcab decided for the inventory to have like 9 slots and then, but only have one sprite and just kind of pays, you know, draw it once, do, you know, do update screen, you know, update stage, and then do that 9 times, which is baffling because you have so many unused channels. Okay. But that is not... Oh, wait. Okay. So just take... Okay, so it removes the puppet checks. And then this set position stuff. I wonder, did this commit get in? I was refactoring the archive loading code. Oh, all right. So this, yeah, all right. Well, for now, we can fast forward to directive V. I'll say fixing this one is out of scope. For now, I'm just gonna throw in a what's called git revert this commit. Oh shit! No. I forgot the little tilde on the end. Oh right, but it's different now. Which then does the auto puppet flag. Dang it. Alright. I just wanted to show off how the sprites were fixed, but it seems like reverting this other commit is probably not going to happen. Well, it could happen, but it'll be very messy because it looks like they've changed. Yeah, it looks like the... Oh, you know what? No, it's not that messy. Not with that attitude. It's one file. We'll do that. We'll have a look at how how the sprites look now as opposed to how they did before, and then we'll call it a night because I'm kind of getting peckish. Literally just chuck that in. And yeah, I'm not going to commit this because I'm not fully across on what it's meant to be doing. There we go. So now I'll just rebuild that. I'm hoping that will fix the regression. I'm building Scum as well. Oh my god, that'd be why. That's why it's taking forever as well. Scum, SCI, and Director. Oh, and I should have made that unsigned. Whatevs. Whatevs. We'll fix it later. I don't care. It's fine. Or maybe I do. bparam. But I don't get why. Changing those operations to not require the puppet flag doesn't really... I don't understand why that would be, because even if you were doing the kind of move a sprite to one spot, then hit refresh, then move the sprite to another spot, then hit refresh trick, you'd surely still need the puppet flag on. Like that wouldn't have changed. I don't think. Anyway. I'll have a quick look at Devo.
Greetings!
Okay.
Welcome to Spudler.
Don't know why that dragged. That definitely took longer than it used to. Okay. Let's go wake up those Smart Patrol dunces.
Smart Patrol Headquarters. Hour 1. Enjoy.
Alright, get out of the car. Go into the building.
Those are some of the only pages left from Boogie Boys My Struggle. Big media destroyed everything else, but right now I'm busy. Humans.
Okay, so external images loaded, and this isn't glitchy
Easy
anymore.
now, Spud. Thanks. My pod must have malfunctioned. It's a master and it's gang to the other patrollers' pods.
Okay,
We
it's
might have
glitch-
been doing Rip Van Winkles. You can't trust progress.
So they're kind of wobbling a little bit, but I think the sprites are working.
Let's
as they should
deactivate the
now.
rest of these pods.
Duty now, Jamie. It's brainwasher time. But first, are we going to download Beautiful World onto the
Those
big
sound
media
effects
net?
are so
Yeah.
loud.
I need you to stay here and help me. We'll dump it right on the Rod Rooter's personal financial system.
So if I
Well, well.
click
Hi there,
you.
Spud. Please try not to get in the way.
What do you got to say?
You don't want to go to Golden Oasis retirement home. Spud, I don't know if it's just me or if Tanya's only into girls.
Golden Oasis Retirement Home. Hour 2. Enjoy.
Okay. Alright, well, seems to be working very well. I don't think this is copyrighted music. I really hope it isn't. This is just...
Come on. I have to go to work now. I should have never brought in that equipment.
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for Hour 3. Thank you.
Okay. Can I leave? No, I can't. I apparently have to stay here. The time limit system in this game is just an impressive piece of bastardry on behalf of the developers. Like, it's just so, you know.
Hour 3. Enjoy.
Oh, okay. Now I can't move anywhere. But that could just be a Devo bug. There are many Devo bugs. But yeah, yeah. So Sprite, you know, manipulating sprites via scripts a lot better than it was. Cortex, it's so weird, but in the late 90s fashion, yeah. All these director titles are kind of a time capsule for late 90s sensibilities, fashion, lingo, all that stuff. It's part of what makes it kind of nice and nostalgic, I suppose. But anyway, I have not had dinner. It is 12 minutes to midnight, so I'm probably gonna wrap it up there. Thank you everyone for tuning in once again. Yeah, we made a little bit of progress. We figured out what was going on with the X-Obj on Bob Winkle Solves Life's Greatest Mysteries. The path issue, I'm going to probably have to do that on my own time. It looks like the kind of like really fiddly thing which would require a lot of tries and a lot of testing. Not really something I kind of makes good stream entertainment, viewing, whatever. And then if we look back at the rest of the list, I mean, yeah, like, so the custom X object one, that was the big blocker. That was the thing that was preventing just anyone from opening up and loading it. Now at least that works. You still got the weird delay at the start when it's trying to kind of scrape through every single file on the disk. Maybe there's, I don't know. That could probably be fixed. Maybe with either by like looking at the script a bit more or adding in a quirk for the file system so that it finds whatever the hell it's looking for. The menus, again, yeah, that's probably something else that we could fix, but it's not something that kind of limits being able to play the game. And yeah, the too many sounds at once palettes, that's probably another blocker. It kind of makes it just a little bit too annoying to play. So I'm gonna try it at the very least to figure out what's going on with the play too many sounds at once thing, because once we get that out of the way, then we just have the occasional weird palette thing, which I'm pretty sure is just an edge case for, I don't know, in Director there's like several different edge cases for palettes, and whenever you have like, because yeah, you can basically like, you know, you can have cast members which are a different palette from the rest of the movie, and sometimes it dithers them to the right colors, other times it does not. And I think, yeah, this is shored up a couple of those edge cases where that doesn't work. But yeah, good progress, I think. Maybe next week we're gonna have a wheel stream, just because there's so many games on the list, and I need to kind of get through a few more of them. But yes, thank you very much for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody. And oh, there we go. There's the window. Bye. End.